We've just been in tears all day. Hey babes, so it's Friday morning. It's the 26th, I believe, of February. So the quick update on my Uncle Norman. The mass that they found is not in his stomach, it's in his intestines. That's why they want to do a colonoscopy. And that has been ordered, but they won't be able to do it till March the 8th. I don't know what his symptoms are. I think when he went in there with the salmonella poison, that's when they did some kind of x-ray and they saw that or something. So of course we're hoping that it's not cancerous, but I'll be keeping you guys up to date on that, okay? He's home and he is happy and comfortable, so that's all I know right now. So I'm cutting some grapes. Show it, Joe. Zoom in on my grapes. But look it, see? The grapes have seed in them, and I want to eat them for a snack with my yogurt, my Greek yogurt. So I just do this like this and take the seeds out, put them back in my little bin. See? This is my little carrying bin, and I'll put the yogurt from this. And this is one of my snacks, and I always count 15 grapes. I'm so OCD about that because that's like a serving of grapes, and I don't want to do an over serving because grapes are really sweet. But I don't eat this whole thing in one sitting. I'll eat some of it with my lunch, you know, right after I eat lunch, and then I'll eat some of it later again with my dinner. Is that kind of weird? I'm so weird about my food, guys. So the forklift's not starting today, guys. That's what happens when you have a 1974 forklift. Oh, let me show you before I go over there. This is a piece of a pallet, one pallet, two pallets. So we have 2.5 left to do. I imagine we can get 1.5 done today, and then the one will be left for Monday for printing. So printing will end on Monday. We're not going to print on Saturday. We're going to clean up bad bottles that Joe can wipe off, like all these where it went through and it misprinted but it didn't go through the light. Joe can go ahead and clean these off tomorrow. I'm going to come in and pack tomorrow. I don't know if any of the kids will come help, but we're not doing badly. Remember, these 4 on the machine is done. Man, I really wish I could sell this machine. Somebody is asking about it, but I don't think they'll buy it because they print on pens, and that's a whole different science. So look at the guys over there. Let's zoom in. This is what they do every morning to start the morning. They eat donuts, drink coffee, and play cards. Sergio's in the black, Bernardo's in the green, and Toby's in the blue. Toby has to stop drinking because his liver is conking out on him. You know that's what happens when you drink. Right, Joe? So we finished packing these ones. 1, 2. I'm not going tall on the camera because I don't want you to see the label of where it's going to go to. I want nobody to steal my customer. And this one's almost done, and then the 4th one. Remember, we have 13 pallets. 12 of them. 12 of them are full of 25 boxes, and the 13th one is only 7 cases. You guys, you're being a fly on my wall right now. So I'm just like packing. Woo! We're getting it done though. We're getting it done. And as you can imagine, your neck starts to hurt because you tug all day like this. You're like this all day. So you start hurting in the front of your head, and then when you move your neck at the end of the day, your neck is stiff. So all day long I keep doing this. I just keep doing this. What's going on here? Messages from my Hada. Ah, I don't have any shrimp. Bummer. I wanted to do a recipe today. That involves shrimp, and I was gonna do like a shrimp pot pie for Monday's show. So I'm gonna have to go buy some shrimp and go try the pot pie. And Terry, if you're watching the vlog, I'm not gonna put the celery in it. I'm gonna put the peppers that you taught me how to eat. And I was gonna use puff pastry, but I can't afford that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and make my own pastry for the pot pie. And I'm going to cook them in the ramekins. Alright guys, it's the end of the day, Friday. It's almost 4 o'clock. That's the only clock that tells the right time in here, by the way. And so these boxes that are in the corner, like behind the compressor and behind over there, those are printed and packed already, okay? So that comprises one pallet. So this is what we have. So this is one pallet, two pallet, 3, 4 that's printed and packed. The 4 on the big machine printed and packed, that's 8 already. And then the loose ones that are not on pallet, that's 9 pallets already printed and packed. We only have 27 more boxes to do. This is a pallet of 25 and we have 2 loose ones. And then we have 3 full pallets to pack, which is 75 plus 7 cases. So we have what, 75 and 7 is what, 82? It's Saturday morning, February the 28th, I think. Yeah, I think the 29th is Sunday. Yeah, it's a leap year this year. So somebody is gonna have a birthday tomorrow that doesn't normally have a birthday.
Isn't Sunday the first of the month?
No, I think Monday is the 1st. But don't quote me on that. I have to go and check the calendar. Anyways, I'm going into work with Joe right now. I'm gonna pack a few boxes while he cleans off those bottles. Remember I showed you guys that yesterday. So I was able, when I was doing the vlogging, I was kind of like showing what we do for a living, because I want to do a video at the cooking channel, like an Ask Babs. And nobody has asked any questions outrightly on any of the videos, but people ask me stuff privately. And so Shanika was the one that suggested, why don't you do an Ask Babs, because you haven't done one in a while. So I take Shanika's suggestions to heart, because she really cares about the show and she really comes up with some very good suggestions. So let me let Joe say good morning before we hit the job site.
Good morning, people. Off to work again on a Saturday. I supposed to be at home relaxing, but I gotta go to work today.
No, we should go to the beach or something, boo.
Yeah, maybe.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
No rest for the wicked.
When
you poor folks, you gotta work hard. So try not to be poor.
That's a good one. I did 9. Yes. And for good measure, Joe is finishing this one so we can have 10.
Just started this like 2 minutes ago before.
Yes, baby, you're faster than me. That's why you're made for laborious work and I'm not. Hey, I'm vlogging. I can't be bleeping you out. So we're going home. I've got a couple of shows that I want to do, and I want to do them differently. So I'm like thinking it in my brain right now what all I need to do, Joe. So, yes. Hey guys, so I still have to go pack boxes, but I wanted to stop really quickly to share some information with you guys. So I signed up for this contest with YouTube, and it's called YouTube Next Up. If I win the contest, I get a $2,500 voucher to buy new equipment, and I also get to go to the YouTube space in LA for 5 days in a row in the middle of April to get trained by the best YouTubers, to learn how to make my channel better, to edit my videos better, to find somebody to collaborate with to grow my show. Maybe I can collaborate with someone. In any case, it's training. I get to go get trained. I've heard rumors in the past, I've read it on Google, that that's how a lot of the big YouTubers got their start. One Pot Chef, Laura in the Kitchen, Hyla Cooking. They all entered this contest back in 2010 or 2011, and they won, and they got the training that they needed, and that's how their channel exploded. And so I want that for my channel, and I'm asking you guys as my faithful followers here at the vlog, would you please send me your good vibes, send me your prayers, lift everything up for me so that I can win this. I heard they're gonna pick 360 winners. I don't know if it's just from the LA location, because there are 3 locations that they're doing this right now. And I don't know if they're going to pick it by computer algorithm or something like that, or I don't know if somebody's going to read the applications. I met all the criteria to enter. You have to be, your channel has to have at least 10 to 100,000 subscribers. I mean 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers. I have 22,000 at the cooking channel. It has to be in good standing, so no copyright strikes. You had to have uploaded at least 3 videos to the channel in the past 90 days. I've uploaded at least 24. And there was another one, you have to be a YouTube partner. So I met all the criteria this time and I entered for it, and I really want to win because I could use the $2,500 voucher to buy a new camera and a new laptop, and I can definitely use the training. We would have to go to LA every day for 5 days, all day long to be trained, but definitely we would suck it up and do it. Joe says, I don't care if they don't want me in there, I will go somewhere all day at a park or something just so I can take you there. But I'm definitely gonna, if I win, I'm gonna let them know that Joe has to come in the space with me because he's a part of the show. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're gonna let 2 reps come from each show. You know what I mean? So anyways, send me your good thoughts, your good vibes, your prayers, everything. I have high expectation. And if you guys know anything about me, you know that I never go into anything with low expectations. I always go with high expectations. And yes, when you're that type of person, you're going to get your dreams dashed a bunch of times and you're going to be hurt. But if you go with low expectations, what does that do? It really doesn't do anything. It just shows you're operating out of fear. And I never operate out of fear. You know, I just go in and I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. So you guys, send me your good thoughts. Remember now, we have Sherry Shepherd that says she's going to come, you know, towards the ending of March. I'm still praying about that. I'm not going to contact her till the middle of March to see if she's still coming. I hope she doesn't renege. I really hope she doesn't renege. So I have high expectations of that too, or I wouldn't share it with you guys. You know, if I didn't have high expectations, I wouldn't share it with you guys. And then if I win this contest, or let me take you back. When I win this contest, that's the middle of April that I would have to do this 1 week thing. And then I have the movie premiere for the Belizean guys, the True Belizean, what are they called? I forgot what their company is called, but the channel is TrueBelizean.tv. Savior Prince Productions. That's the name of their production firm. So I have to do the movie premiere with Auntie Fee. I have to host the red carpet event at the ending of April. And then the end of May, we want to go to Utah. I hope that comes to pass too. So anyways, let me go pack, all right? That was my bad, guys. I didn't start packing at 8. I started packing at 10. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to the clock when I came in, but Joe says, we got here at 10. So from 10 to 12, which is 2 hours, I did 9. Yes, I could have done 10 if I didn't stop for a moment and go over there with Joe to Sergio to find out something about a repair and blah, 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 blah. So I could have done 10 in that space of time that I was out there goofing off with the neighbors. So 10 boxes in 2 hours. Hold on, let me get my seatbelt, guys. So Joe and I are at Food for Less. We're gonna go grab this roast and go home and cook it. You excited, Joe? Huh? You excited? I was gonna get the puff pastry, but it's too expensive, $5.99. I'll just make my own puff pastry to do the pot pie that I want to do. Those look nice. Okay. Printing is done, guys. The printing is done. It's Monday, and this is what you call this, leap day? Joshua, is it? This is the leap year, so we have 29 days in February. Is it leap day?
Something like that.
Well, let's just enjoy this day because this only comes around every 4 years. We're not gonna see February 29th again for a while, right? So hopefully some of us will be alive to see it again.
Tomorrow's the 1st?
Tomorrow is the 1st, March the 1st. But let's not rush into the 1st of March. Let's enjoy this day. A lot has been going on. Joe's laughing. A lot has been going on. Joe, how many boxes do we have left to pack? I know one full pallet, 25 plus 20 on that one. That's 45 already. Is that it? Do we have the 7 somewhere hidden?
There's 7, yeah, they know.
So we only have that?
And I got a 2 pallet.
Yes! 45 more boxes to pack. And we're done with this order, and then we can see some light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a friggin' freight train coming right at us. So like I was saying, a lot's going on. My uncle in Belize, Susie's dad, Uncle Norman, there's something not right about his health. We can't get to the bottom of it. They had sent him home. Now he was out of it again today. I don't know if he's having those little ischemic strokes. My cousin said his belly is in Belize they have a saying, when you're like a protruding belly, they say your belly is big as a Biafra child. And for those of you that are not as old as I am, Biafra is a country where the children used to starve back in the 70s and they would have the swollen belly. Well, that's the kind of belly he's having now. And I think I corrected it to you guys saying that the mass that they see is not in the stomach, it's in the intestines. That's why they want to do the colonoscopy. That was set for March the 8th. Well, I don't know what's going on over there in Belize, but this man is not even dead yet, and his family, the wife, is already picking at the carcass. She wouldn't call the ambulance because she said, well, he's already far gone. Yet she had somebody over there holding his hands in his delirium, signing over land deeds and stuff. Good God. Can you believe this? So my cousin saw this and she's like, I don't even want nothing he has, because my cousin has her own. It's just, but you don't do this. You don't do this. And the person that was there to like witness the signature is somebody who's doing some paperwork for my cousin. So right away that showed that person's character. And I told my cousin, I don't trust her. If you can be the witness to while this man is signing paperwork, and you know this man is not in his right mind, and you're telling me to call, you know, my mom, which is my cousin's aunt, and tell her this man's not in his right mind, you know, what's going on, and they're keeping it a secret, yada yada, then how can you stay there and say and take the signature? I don't understand that. You must have character, and character cannot be told. Character has to be discerned. Okay, so somebody can't tell you, oh, I have great character, I am upstanding, I'm this, I'm that. You have to discern that for yourself. And we have already discerned that this lady is not trustworthy. We already knew the wife was a biatch. We already knew that from day one, so that's not shocking. So I don't know what's gonna happen to my uncle, huh?
Not Belizean.
I'm sorry, but my Belizean people have become so dishonest. I'm so sorry. It depresses me. Once upon a time, if you hear the name Belizean or Creole or whatever, you just, honesty goes along with it, but not anymore. Not anymore. I don't know what's going on to my people, or going on with my people. So the next thing that's going on is mommy is waiting to hear back about when chemo starts. So of course she's getting antsy and getting on her last nerve, and everything just started closing in on me, and I just started to feel overwhelmed. I didn't fall apart though. This was the kind of overwhelm where I just got like angry. Oh, let me tell you guys, I almost forgot. So Joe went to the mailbox this morning at the house, and he found this ornament owl inside the mailbox. I'm going to show you guys when I get home. The inside is hollowed out, kind of like a cookie jar. The head can come off, kind of like a cookie jar would come off, but I don't think it's a cookie jar because it's made of wicker. So I think it's maybe the stashed little stuff inside, and we don't know who put it in there. Inside the belly of the owl has some rocks, and I don't know that Jada took the rocks out to see what's in it, but Joe brought it inside, and right away I'm like, you sure there's not anthrax in that? You know, don't trust nothing. Who the hell put that in there? I don't look at that as a gift. And so everybody is saying it's a secret admirer, and right away my mind went to stalker. It's a stalker. It has voodoo in it. It has obia. It has brujeria. You pick one. It has something in it. And so Joe wanted to leave it inside the house. I'm like, so my house can burn down? You crazy? So I put it back outside. And Joey took a picture and sent it to Jada. And we're thinking that it's for Jada because Jada's the only one in the family that likes owls. Even my welcome mat at my front door has owls on it, but that's not on the outside of the house, so nobody would know that unless they were invited into my house. And so we think somebody put it in there for Jada, but we have not gotten to the bottom of who did it, because we called everybody we know that would love Jada enough to bring that to her, and everybody says no, they did not do that. Nobody's taking the credit for it. Jada loves it, so she wants to keep it. I'm gonna burn it.
Light it on fire.
I'm gonna burn it. I'm telling you, one of you people, Helen, did you send that to Jada and maybe the thing fell off the box? Or I mean, somebody tell me something, because I'm like, I'm burning that. I'm not Joshua, how you call it when you're afraid to walk under a ladder? Superstitious. I'm not superstitious. Honestly, I'm not. I'll walk under a ladder. I'll pass a black cat.
Like that.
I'll step on my mother's crack, whatever. Don't step on the crack, you step on your mother's back. I'll do all of that. I'm not afraid of the number 13. You know, but I believe that there's evil out there. I believe that there's obia, voodoo, whatever, hoodoo, pick one. I believe that that stuff exists, and I believe that people try to put that stuff on you, but I believe in prayer, and I believe that prayer can get rid of it. So I don't know who sent this owl, but my question is it stalker or is it an admirer? I don't know. These are my 5 uncles. My uncle Norman is on the bottom right, and he died this morning. My uncle Les is on the left. Eyes are all swollen. So since yesterday he was rushed to the ER, and he was asleep the whole time that he got to the ER, which we knew wasn't good. And remember, I think I told you guys that the belly was swelling, and I didn't feel like that was good. And then they called my cousin this morning and said, come at once, because the doctor says gather the family. And then my cousin got there, Well, she didn't even get there on time, I don't believe. I haven't heard back from her because she was bawling when she called me. And so we've just been in tears all day. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know that he lived a long life to reach age 70, but he was sick for the last 3 years with the results of the stroke, or the, you know, the leftover legacy of the stroke. And we still don't know what killed him, because remember I told you I found a mass in his intestine. So my mom says they're going to do an autopsy because we'd want to know what killed him. What killed him, if it's a stroke or cancer or what. And the thing that's dividing the family right now is that the wife is Jehovah's Witness. I know she's like wanting to put his body at the Jehovah's Witness hall, and none of my family is going to go into that hall. I don't even know if they're allowed to go in. And basically, my family is going to have their own service for him at the burial site, and they got their own priest, they got their own, I mean, it is bad when you belong to different religions or whatever. So it's really, really, really a sad day for my mom, because she can't go because of chemo. She wants me to go. I can't go because I can't travel alone without Joe, and then plane tickets are what, $1,100, right, Jada? And I want to be there for my cousin, but it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. We're just like in the beginning stages of grieving right now. So I'll come back with you guys later, okay? And I'm grateful to have my family here to help Jory's packing.
I use it for school stuff.
Jada's sitting waiting for the auction to start because she found a sweet car that she wants. We don't even want to show it unless you get it, right?
I don't want to like even like get my hopes
Even when
up.
you win the bid, I wouldn't jump up for joy yet. Wait for them to accept it, because sometimes the seller says, nah, we want more for it.
What is it?
And I'm sorry guys, I'm just crying off and off. Joe's working and Joshua's working. And we have we're almost more than halfway on this one, right, Joe? We're 15 on this one, and it's 25 to a pallet. And then we have 25 more. We have another pallet, right? So we have 35 more to go. But we came in, we had 45, so we did 10 already. Felt like we did more though. So I'm really grateful to have everybody here helping. And Joe's packing. And I'm hoping to hear from my cousin Susie again, because I want to be there for her. And yeah, that's what's going on, guys. When my feeble life is over. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen: the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.